Hello looters and welcome back to another Mighty Quest video with me, your host, Sir Randerson, self-proclaimed king of loot, lover of meaningless titles, and your collector-in-chief, back at it again today for another epic weapon showcase. Now, do you see what I have up there? You haven't seen that before, have you? Well, at least not on this channel. That's because I unlocked this bad boy live on my Twitch stream. If you haven't seen it yet, head on over to twitch.tv/SirRanderson, hit that follow button so you're notified when we do these live streams. We did a really great live stream the other day, did some arena runs where the viewers got to pick what I wore in arena. We pretty much came up with the new meta. As well, we did a big chest opening video where I got that bad boy right there. This video is all about the Toxic Leaf. This is an epic axe with the blessing, Toxic Wisp. On hit, a 25% chance to summon a poisonous wisp. Now, I know what I said about axes. They aren't really the best weapon in Mighty Quest, but could this one be the exception? Probably not. But we're going to test it out anyway. This was an amazing roll on this axe. It was a 5-star when I got it out of the chest. It came out with a 20% attack speed buff and a 20% critical chance buff and a 6% PvP damage bonus. That is insane. So first, as always, to test out these weapons, we're going to see how many hits it takes to knock down Blobby Bobby. First, I think, though, we gotta go ahead and put some runes on our gear real quick. We're gonna go and... Do we use the Grim Grimoire? Yeah, we should, eh? Right? We'll put that on. No. Let's give ourselves the best possible chance. The strongest shield I got is here in the Nobles. We get some DPS out of that. We're gonna go ahead and equip our Handle's Work. And I think we have a better helmet. We can put on our Crusader helmet here. They give ourselves some more might. And our pants looks like they could use some runes. So we'll go ahead and we'll put this 6-star in there, along with these two 6-star triangles. And that should just about do it. That gets up to around 3 million might, hopefully. 2.9. Oh no, we can still do a little bit more. Look at this. We're going to be over 3 million, no sweat. We're missing a triangle. Let's just have to go take this from the Mutineer for now. All right. And then we'll plug this into there. Wham bam, thank you, man. All right, cool. So now 3.1 million might with our new axe. I did do a little bit of changing down here to the talents. I've equipped Poison Slayer here. Only level 4, but, you know, 31% damage on poisoned enemies. Should be a bit of a bonus. We got equipped our axe here as well. Axe Mastery, 8% bonus. I'm not refreshing my refreshing the talents right now for 200 gems. Just not in the cards. But what we will do is we'll run over and we'll try to take down Blobby Bobby first on Extreme. I always like doing this because he is the last boss in the game, therefore should be the strongest. And we'll give him a shot right now. We only needed 1.5 million might for this, I do believe. We have 3 million. We'll see how many hits it takes to knock down Blobby Bobby. We'll let it go on auto. Run in there. Should we give him Frenzy? Yeah, we will. Best possible chance. Hopefully our Frenzy didn't run out while this cutscene was going. All right, there he goes. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right, we got 3. Not too shabby. I was probably more like 4, but that's where axes actually do succeed really well, because they are a single target weapon, meaning that they won't, like swords, they don't have an AoE, so they do more damage to a single enemy. So against bosses, I can imagine this would be pretty good, though the blessing doesn't really come into play. Summoning a poisonous wisp after you just like 3-shot a boss isn't really useful. Okay, so it's powerful. It has power. We know that. Let's go into something a little different. Should we try Keepers next, or maybe Water Fever? I think Keepers is a good test for it. We'll jump into Keepers, and then, of course, we're going to hop over and do an arena run real quick as well. That'll come, though. But let's try some wave-based stuff in Keepers Coliseum and see how the Toxic Leaf performs in here. All right, we're going to switch into a bit more of a game mode here and see how things go. How's the old beard looking today? All right, we're going to put it on manual here. Yes, the last axe I actually tested it was the Wolf Mother, and I got to tell you, I was thoroughly disappointed by it. Okay, that was pretty quick. It seemed fast. Yeah, the Wolf Mother's Blessing, to throw a random axe around, not really the most useful thing. Okay, so we got 2 poisonous wisps out now. Now, do they shoot poison, or do they have to actually contact... It looks like they have to contact the enemy to do the poison. Now, how long do they last? And how many of them can we get? Alright, so maybe they... I don't know, I can't tell if they last infinitely yet or not. Until, like, they hit target. I mean, they clearly aren't infinite. But, I mean, if they last until they hit something, that's excellent. That could actually be useful. Because you can count on that, right? Unlike if they only last a limited amount of time. But it seems like they do stick around for quite a while. Not my fastest running keepers ever, that's for sure. Already at 1:03 on only 39 enemies down. But we are plowing through, like, I'm surprised with the ability of the axe to, that we can bounce around very quickly with it, you know? You follow me on that? I mean, there, see, that's where the AoE of a sword would have definitely been a much better situation, because in the middle of a black hole, we would have been able to wipe those enemies out quite a bit quicker. Yeah, definitely not my fastest time in keepers ever, though I'm not actually too disappointed with how the axe performed here in particular, because of like I said, it was very quick to go from one enemy to the next, though it fails in those large groups of enemies. Not very good there. Okay, so in keepers, it did less than great. I would still, I mean, much prefer the mutineer, but the real test is in arena. So what we're going to do, we're going to build ourselves a little set really quick and then take it into arena. So what I want to do is I want to put on this helmet here, the Gravebreaker's Song. We're going to try to smurf it out just a little bit. We're going to take some runes off of this, maybe remove this one. Hello, see you later. I want to go, and I want to get as much PvP damage. We're going to, of course, be using the Grim Grimoire. This thing is too powerful. As well as maybe some Moonwolf gloves, PvP bonus on these, and even if we could get a little poison duration, wouldn't be the end of the world. Stun resistance, attack speed, movement speed, defense, and critical chance is pretty high. We got Poison Wisp on right now. We're at 1.8 million. I'm not feeling particularly confident about going in on that level of might, though. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove some runes here to bring ourselves down just a little bit so we can be a bit more competitive. That's the nature of arena right now, so that's what we're going to do. I want to get this down to maybe around 1.5 million might. That would be acceptable, I think. I didn't want to unequip that. I do, in fact, want to use this. And then we're going to remove the runes from it really quick. Click, 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 click. All right, so there. 1.4 million might. On our Toxic Leaf, we might even remove the runes from this. Alright, so we're just gonna remove, click, and remove, click. Alright, that's fine. So now where are we? 1.2. That seems acceptable to me. Let's go jump into Arena. We have to do a little bit of a refresh here. For you guys, I will pay the 150 gems, though I do not have a lot of gems right now. We're down at 25 gems. Well, let's see how it does. I'm actually kind of excited. I've never tried this weapon in Arena. I think it could have potential. Do we have any Grim Grimoires? Nope. We're not going against any Grim Grimoires, which is exactly where we wanted to be for this one. But how does the Toxic Leaf perform in Arena? Are the Poisonous Wisps any good? Granted, I might not have enough, ooh, slow. Very slow. We have the Wisps out. They do not seem to be doing too much for us right now. We're gonna do some meteor kills here. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think we're getting, not getting the damage I'd like, that's for sure. Definitely not. Not feeling super confident in the ability of this axe right now. But, I mean, then again, I'm not, Alright. Come on, give me some wisps. The wisps do not seem to be doing anything. I mean, I always knew poison was never really that good, but it doesn't even look like we're gonna win this with a cheesing a little bit meteor, getting a few meteor kills. Yeah, we're losing right now. Yeah, I do believe the poisonous wisps do next to nothing. I think the proof is in the pudding right there. Though, the weapon itself looks really good on paper with all those stats. It's just not there. Axes, the inability of axes to target more than one enemy at a time really brings it down. The poisonous wisps, I mean, unless you make your entire build around poison, it's not really going to be effective either. So, the final verdict on the Toxic Leaf is, looks cool, seems powerful on paper, but it's not there. Keep with your mutineers and backfires and primal storms, everybody. Top tip. Anyway, until the next video, I'm Sir Randerson, self-proclaimed king of loot, lover of meaningless titles, and your clock courier chief, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.